Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Libra for the month of October. Alright, so October has my favorite holiday in it, Halloween or Samhain, or however you want to pronounce that holiday. That's up to you. But that doesn't come to the end of the month. But I still love celebrating it. So we're going to start off with the Halloween Oracle and get your overall energy, Libra, for the month of October. And then we're going to go into the Celtic Cross spread using a Zombie Tarot and a Witch Tarot. And then we're going to see what signs Spirit are showing you in the month of October. Go into a little bit of love message. And then go into some final messages from your spirit guides, the animal spirit guides. And then finally pull a spirit animal card with a crystal on it. All right, so that's what we're using for this month of October. All right, Libra, so let's go ahead and get started. What is Libra's overall energy, Spirit, for the month of October? What is Libra's overall energy for the month of October? What does it look like, Libra, for the month of October? Libra, and we have Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, Barmbrack is a sort of a bakery good on there, if you can see that. All right, so we got the sweetness and the synergy. So the synergy is that energy of being positive and in a higher vibration. And you're feeling the sweetness of that higher vibration, being in serenity is what I want to say. So we're just going to go ahead and put that up there. I don't use these that often, so we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit is addressing in the book. All right, so it says, not quite a cake, not quite a bread. Barmbrack is a sweet loaf larger than a typical bread loaf, baked with flour, sugar, salt, and dried fruits such as raisins. The making of barmbrack is an Irish tradition that still stands around Samhain. The person baking the loaf would be sure to set the intention for love, truth, and synergy whilst preparing. Inside the dough, a number of special objects are hidden and baked into the loaf, such as the objects are used as a kind of random oracle. Each one has a particular meaning which represents the fate of the person who found it in their slice. The traditional objects include a coin, a pea, a stick, a ring, and a small piece of cloth like muslin. Some other additions made in more modern times were religious medals. Should your slice of brack contain a coin, this would indicate prosperity and good luck. The P unfortunately meant that no marriage would occur for you that year. Yet finding the ring meant a marriage was certain. The stick to be provided at all costs. The stick to be avoided at all costs. Sorry. Indicates disputes and unhappiness, and finally the cloth meant bad luck and little money ahead. When you pull the Barmbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barmbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually. Should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. All right. So again, the Barmbrack, it's it's sweetness and it's synergy. It's a sweet bread, but depending on what you find in it depends on your fate for the rest of the year. So let's go ahead and pull. We're going to do a Celtic Cross spread, Libra, with the Zombie Tarot, and then clarify with the Witches Tarot. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. Shuffle up these zombie cards here real quick. Cut them specific for you, Libra. This is the bottom of the card for you, Libra. I'm going to turn it upright because we don't really read reversals in a general reading. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle up the Witches cards for you, Libra, and see what's going on with this bread. What slice of barn black bread did Libra receive in their slice? What was the object that Libra received in their slice? What does this look like, Spirit? And then this is the underlining for that. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and set these to the side a little bit. All right. All right, so let's see what the underlining energy is for the month. And we have the Knight of Cups. And to clarify that, we have the Five of Pentacles. So what I feel for you, Libra, is you are moving out of, I feel like you're moving away. If you look, this card, and if you look on here, look at the car. It's moving away from this feeling of being isolated, feeling left out in the cold, the Five of Cups energy, being abandoned, not being able to fit in anywhere, always being picked last to do stuff. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, feeling isolated. I feel like that's the underlining energy for the month of October for you, Libra. So I feel like the slice of bread that you got may have been whatever the object was about moving forward. I think it may have been the coin. But I'm just saying, like, maybe you found a car in your piece of barmbrack, and that means movement forward. All right, so let's go ahead and see, where's your current circumstances at, Libra? So we have the Knight of Wands. So in the present moment, I feel like you're ready for another adventure. I feel like you may be getting ready to go trick-or-treating, or ready to go to some sort of Halloween party, maybe even as a scarecrow on this card. But in the present moment, it looks to me like you're ready for something new, some sort of a new adventure. What are you moving out of? That feeling of feeling isolated, feeling alone, feeling in the cold. So the Knight of Wands tells me that we're ready to move out of this energy of not being able to plant roots, but you're also ready to start a new adventure. That's what I see. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. I want to say that with the Five of Swords coming out with the Knight of Wands, that tells me that you kind of got your karma, is what I want to say. You got your karma, and you're ready to walk away from caring about what other people think and other people say. It's like you're like, you know what? I feel like you're putting that hand up there, like, stop. This is a boundary. I feel like you're setting some sort of a boundary coming into October. I feel like where there could have been other people involved in a situation, other people telling you what they feel you should do. I feel like you are saying, stop. I don't want to hear it. I feel like you've got your karma, Libra. All right. So what is challenging you? The Two of Wands. You need to make a decision. Absolutely. So you're being challenged to make some sort of an important decision in your life. So let's clarify that. The Eight of Swords. Yeah. So we get the 8 and a 2, which is a 10. So you're being challenged to complete something. You need to make a decision when it comes to your mental body. It's either you're going to continue to listen to the drama and caring about what other people think, or you're going to move away from that feeling of being abandoned. So the Eight of Swords here, the Eight of Swords, let me hold that up close to you, shows you with all them swords around you, all wrapped up. But if you look, the rope is nice and loose. It's like you are not seeing the weight out of your own mental body, and you're being challenged to make a decision. Are you either going to choose to stay stuck in that mental body right here? Are you going to choose to stay stuck in that mental body and continue to listen to crap that other people have to say? Or are you going to break free of that and move away? So I feel like you really have a decision to make here. So whatever slice of barmbrack that you got, it's causing you to think about something. It is really causing you to think about something. Think about what are you telling yourself? The stories that you're telling yourself. Are you letting the outside influences influence your decisions? Is it too hard to wrap your mind around the fact that, it's your own mental body that's making you feel alone? Are you willing to cut them ties and break free? I feel like Libra, you're at a crossroads in the month of October. So what is the root or the foundation of your current situation? So we have the Tower. Yeah, I feel like the divine is intervening, and that's why you are in this Knight of Wands. I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords, you're in this third party situation, is what I feel. I feel like there is other people involved, and it's like, now you need to make a decision. You need to make this decision. So I feel like the root of the current situation is the divine is coming in and intervening. They are serving you up your slice of barmbrack. That's what I feel. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, King of Cups. And that Tower moment is causing you to mature, Libra. It is causing you to mature. Okay, I feel like the divine is going to intervene and cause you to mature and to tap into them emotions and learn how to master them, is what I feel. All right, so let's go ahead with the rest of your reading here and see what else comes out. This is very interesting. What are you leaving behind in September? The Seven of Swords. Yeah. What are you leaving behind? This energy of kicking people away, kicking them down the steps, kicking them while they are down, being deceptive, lying, sneaky, shady, cheater. It could be because we do have the Knight of Wands, being in that play energy. Being sneaky, being lying about a certain situation. And that's what I feel you're doing. You are lying about some other people that, that you, like, there's more than just one person. I feel like there is other people, like there's third party situations. There's you and a couple of other people. All right. And I feel like the divine is intervening and forcing you to make a decision. And it's like you're either going to move out of that deceptive energy and become, master your emotions and be able to communicate what you feel, or you're going to stay stuck in this third party situation. So I feel like you got a lesson you need to learn in this situation. Okay, I really do. I feel like your lesson is you abandon people because it's the only thing you have known was abandonment. Okay. And I feel like you decided to step into this player energy to fulfill your needs, and then once your needs got fulfilled, you were on to the next person, the next adventure. And spirit is telling you, you know, the words that you maybe spoke to somebody or were spoken back to you, I feel like you spoke the words with the Seven of Swords. I feel like you lied a lot about being in this third party situation. I really feel like you wasn't totally honest, and I feel like you're not totally honest with how you feel about something or somebody as well. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Temperance. Yep. So this is the Angel of Time. I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time. It is time to temper and balance yourself. It's time to heal this lying, deceptive energy. It is time to heal. Either you were the one who was kicked to the curb and that's why you're in this abandonment issue, or you're the one who got kicked to the curb, or you're the one who did the kicking. Either way, Spirit is telling you, leave in September, that it's time to heal that energy. It's time to move out of feeling abandoned, feeling like you got kicked to the curb. I feel like there's a lot of lies that were told. You really felt deceived, or you deceived somebody else. I just got dabbed one by a fly. Sorry. That was really weird. All right, so let's go ahead. What are you thinking about? A Ten of Cups. So you're thinking about this commitment. You're thinking about maybe wanting to commit to somebody. Let's clarify that. Yep, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a dual card. You're thinking about, okay, now how do I move forward and offer my cup of love? How do I commit? How can I move out of this energy of feeling deceived or deceiving somebody? How do I move out of this energy of being a player in third party situations? You need to make a decision, and it's either you want this or you don't, is what Spirit is saying. You know, it's like you're being challenged with some sort of a decision in the month of April. And you're like, well, how do I commit? How do I move out of feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned? How do I balance out? How do I heal this deceptive energy? What is it that I need to let go of to stop being a player, stop being in this third party situation? That's the only thing I know. I don't know how to break free of that mental energy to come into balance within myself, to be able to master the emotions, to tap into my intuition. So that's what I feel for you, Libra. So what is coming towards you in October? Oh, look at this, the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is that energy of a wish being fulfilled, but it's also, too, you know, filling yourself up with self-love, feeling loved, feeling lovable, feeling worthy of love, feeling fulfilled within your emotions. So I see the blanket all wrapped up around you, and that's the thing, that coldness, you know, it's like you know how to keep yourself warm. You know what it takes, and keeping yourself warm is a lot to do with that Nine of Cups energy of loving yourself, feeling fulfilled on emotional level. All right, so clarify that. The World, yep. The World card. The World card tells me that there is definitely the end of an emotional cycle ending for you. You're about to come into alignment with something that you've been wishing for. I feel like you got all the elements there too: earth, air, fire, and water. You got all the seasons there. This is the world card. This is the universe giving you something you're wishing for, because you're thinking about it. How do I move forward into this commitment? How can I break free of this mental body from, how do I let all these lies go? How do I stop being a player? How do I break free of these third party situations? Well, the divine is going to intervene, shake down your world, and show you. Show you. All right. So, how are you viewing yourself? Seven of Wands. Yep. Standing your ground is what I feel. Yeah, look at this. 7 and a 3, a 10 right off the bat. Completing a cycle of pain by putting down them walls and stop being so defensive is what I feel you're seeing yourself as. Healing this pain, letting it go. Letting it go. Putting down them walls. Stop being so defensive. Like completing a cycle of emotional pain that you've been in for a while, and standing your ground. All right, so the outside influences, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. So the outside influences is forcing you to face that shadow, Libra. Forcing you to face that shadow from your childhood. Right there. See the kid on there? Forcing you to face that shadow from childhood. Forcing you to face the shadows of your own mental body. Yep. There we go. Forcing you to face the shadows from your own mental body that has stemmed from when you were a child, and walking away from that thought pattern. Walking away from this Eight of Swords energy of feeling trapped, feeling like you just can't break free. So the outside influences is the Tower moment. The universe is intervening, shaking up your world, causing you to grow up, to mature. I see all kinds of knights on here, but this is the only king, is the King of Cups, causing you to mature on an emotional level. So the outside influence is forcing you to face these shadows that have stemmed from childhood when it comes to your thoughts and what you're thinking about commitment, how you feel about commitment, causing you to walk away from that emotional and mental body, and to move more into the Nine of Cups, to move into that energy of being worthy, loving yourself, realizing the treasure lies within. All right. So the hopes and fears. Oh, check this out. The Lovers. Yeah. So you're hoping to make amends with a particular person. Yep. Right there. You are hoping that, I feel like you are hoping that this person will give you another chance. Okay? You're hoping that this relationship that you want to offer a commitment to, like that you have another chance at it. With the Death card and the Lovers, oh, absolutely. So you're hoping that you could have put an ending to these lies, the deception, the mental energy that has kept you stuck and bound, these third-party situations, why that you was unable to commit. You're hoping to be able to put them defenses down and to heal that emotional pain that you've been carrying around in your mental body. You are hoping to face these shadows and move forward from these childhood issues. Yes, you are hoping to transform this relationship, to transform it. learn how to follow your heart, put an ending to that mental energy, and to make a decision more from the heart space is what I feel. Because remember, what's challenging you is a decision. What's two of wands? You got a decision to make. The divine is intervening and assisting with that decision, saying, look, you need to put an ending to that mental space. Face that shadow that stems deep within you from a childhood. Face them stories that you're telling yourself. You are not really trapped in your mental body. It's your own ego that has got you trapped there, Libra. So that's what I felt. The outcome, the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yeah. So the outcome is giving you, if you look, there's a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety when it comes to the Seven of Swords. You got a double card here, Seven of Swords twice. I feel like the outcome is, I feel like, is that you're gonna let go of these lies, this deceptive, sneaky energy, and you are actually, it's like any grief or anxiety that you've been carrying with you from, I feel like, mother issues, because look on this card, mother and a daughter. I feel like any mother issues that has caused you a lot of emotional grief, a lot of emotional anxiety, you are ready to face them shadows of why you were deceptive, why you lied, why you were sneaky. If you look on it, look at that face on him. Look at that. You could just tell there's like a bit of an arrogance behind that person. All right. So that's what I see for the overall for the month of October. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to put these down here so I can put these cards back up here. Let's go ahead and see what are some signs that Spirit is showing you in the month of October. What are some signs that Spirit is showing you for the month of October for Libra? All right. Oh, wait a minute. There's an extra card in here. Wow. Stuck. So somebody is in some stuck energy. I didn't even know that that was there. So yeah, there is some stuck. You're like stuck in some there's some stuck energy that you're in the month of October, which makes perfect sense because you are, it's like you're stuck in your own mental body when it comes to commitment. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Libra. Libra, what are some signs that you're showing Libra in the month of October, Spirit? Yeah, success, happiness, confidence, and optimism. So you're seeing the color yellow. Yellow is solar plexus energy. That is where your chi, your life flow, life force energy is. That's where you can have confidence at. That's where your success comes from, your happiness. That's where you can stay optimistic. So I feel, Libra, that you're seeing the color yellow or even sunflowers, and it's helping to build your self-confidence. It's helping you to stay more optimistic about what you're going to find in your slice of sweetness. All right. So yeah, eternity, flame. So you were relighting that flame within you. And if you remember, leaving September, coming into October, you have the temperance. The temperance is that restoration, that balance of your mental and emotional body, that healing energy. Look at the rainbow in the background. That is going to bring you into alignment with something that you're wishing for. That's why you're being challenged to make a decision. It's like you're wishing for something, but your own mental body is keeping you from getting it granted, is what I feel. All right. Your own emotional, mental body, anxiety, grief, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned from when you were a child. Spirit is telling you, feel the sweetness of this slice of bread, of being hospitable, and move out of this sneaky, shady, feeling left to kick to the curb energy, and start switching. Light that flame within your soul, and be confident in who you are. Be confident in the decision you need to make. Final card, brown, grounding, stability, and foundation. Yeah. So you can be seeing the color brown, which is showing you how to be more stable. Brown to me is that Earth Star chakra, hence the star here. And that way, when it comes to this Ten of Cups, this commitment, you can be more stable within this commitment. You can start building a stronger foundation of being loyal and trustworthy. All right. So I feel like you're having, Libra, I feel like you're having a hard time with that. I feel like it stems from your childhood. Perhaps a parent abandoned you and you've carried it with you all of your life. Well, Spirit is intervening and forcing you to face that shadow that's stemming from your childhood so that you can let them emotions go, that anxiety, that grief, and move away from it and settle down to be able to plant them roots and not be so shady, not be so sneaky, not be so deceptive. Step out of that player energy. Let the third party situations go. All right. So let's go ahead and we're just going to put this all on one here. Okay. And pull a Romance Angel Oracle card. So what's going on with love for Libra? What's going on for love with Libra? All right, what's going on with love for Libra? Love for Libra. All right. Yep, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So Spirit is telling you to give your relationship a chance. Make that move that you're considering. If you want this commitment, you got to make the move to get it. You got to move forward. You got to move out of that headspace, that mental body that's got you all tied up and keeping you in this vicious cycle of not being able to commit, not being able to plant roots, not being in alignment with who you are and what you are wishing for. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some Twin Flame Journey Tarot and get a little bit more information for Libra when it comes to love. Wow, that was quick and painless. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, there's this heavy energy, these heavy burdens that is weighing you down when it comes to how to work something out with a particular somebody. Right there, that Lovers. Yep, Six of Wands. So you need to recognize these burdens. You need to recognize what these burdens are. And instead of letting them weigh you down and contain you, they're telling you to break free. Stand up. Be proud. Be proud of them lessons. Be proud of who you are. Being able to stand your ground and recognize what this heavy energy is so that you can release it and evolve from it. Look at this Seven of Pentacles. Reevaluate the roots. Reevaluate. I see this tree as your DNA, your ancestral lineage. Reevaluate what is rooted deep within the core of your soul. Reevaluate that so that you can let it go. Recognize what it is that you need to let go of, that heavy energy. Recognize that heavy energy for what it is and then just get rid of it. Go outside, ground your energy with the brown there. It'll help to restore that inner flame, bring yourself back into balance. And look at this, the Four of Pentacles, scarcity mindset. So you're reevaluating that scarcity mindset is what I see. You're reevaluating that. You're reevaluating something that you're gripping onto within your reality and why. And you're understanding, Libra, that it is weighing you down. And you're ready to recognize that heavy energy through this reevaluation of what it is you are gripped onto. And it's all within your mental and emotional body. You're going to be very successful at letting go of that heavy energy and mature into the King of Cups, okay? Because you're getting that revelation, you're getting that sudden shock, and it's going to give you an about face. So whatever revelation that is going to come to you when it comes to this player energy in a third party situation is going to cause you to do a 180 and go in the opposite direction, because you're going to face that truth. You're going to face what it is that you need to let go of, that shadow energy that has got you stuck in the mud. All right. And you're going to realize that it was your own mindset all along. So we have the scarcity mindset. If you look at these two trees. Look at this. Look at these two trees. They're both barren. This is growing in the icy cold. This one has like no leaves on it. So again, that ending, that everything has to end, that ending, that death has to happen so that you can go through this rebirth. Okay, that goes down there. All right, so that is that. So let's go ahead and get some messages from your spirit guides. Oh, there it is. There's two of them there. So we're just going to go ahead and move this over. So we have self-sabotage, Libra. When you learn to get out of your own way, Libra, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's that inner voice that details the carefully woven plans. So self-sabotage, they're telling you to get the heck out of your own way, Libra. And that's exactly right. Exactly right here with the Eight of Swords. Get out of your own way. You're not really trapped. It's your own ego that's telling you that. All right? So we're going to go ahead and put that there. And hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. See that candle? Yep. That candle that is lighting that eternal flame of hope, positivity, so that you can get out of your own way. And you are. It's exactly right. You are in your own way. You needed this connection, a specific connection that's connected to the Lover's card, had to end for your own greatest good. Like the divine had to intervene, and it had to end so that you could learn this lesson, so that you could see this shadow. So your loved ones in the spirit world are reaching out to you. They see that you're struggling with getting out of your own ways. So they're coming in right here. They're coming in and intervening and knocking out them walls, cutting them ties loose in the mental body. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and put that there. All right, I don't know what I'm doing with that one. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a message from your spirit animals, Libra. A message from your spirit animals. All right. Message from the spirit animals for Libra. snake. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, so you got the rattlesnake, Libra. The experiences that you're presently going through are initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So you're shedding the old skin. The experiences that you're presently going through are initiating you to fulfill your purpose as a healer, Libra. So if you're seeing snakes, whether it's in pictures or literally, that's spirit telling you to shed that old skin right here, to shed that heavy energy, this 10 of Wands energy. That's why you're recognizing it. That's why spirit is showing you, you know, what it is that you're gripped onto. Okay? So you got the rattlesnake that come through. And then for your final card, we're going to pull, this is the animal totem cards, and they have a crystal on them. So what animal wants to come through for Libra, and recommending the crystal for the month of October for Libra. What totem animal wants to come through, and the crystal you recommend for Libra for the month of October. Okay. So we have prairie dog, imperial topaz, finding your gifts, meditation, and self-care. So the prairie dog's coming in and telling you to carry this topaz. It'll help you find your gift of healing. It'll help you to meditate. It'll also help you with self-care. Spirit of prairie dog, show me the way of retreat so that I may reassess, plan wisely, and replenish my energy. Thank you, Aho. So you got the spirit of the prairie dog and the rattlesnake coming through. All right, Libra, those are your October monthly messages. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.